Hi guys, welcome to our West Ham v Bournemouth match kind of review, where the points were shared. Did they deserve to be shared, or is it a tale of two halves? Really?
Yeah, so I was watching the game, and first half, I thought we were class. I thought we played really well. We held the ball pretty well. I think we basically had them under the cosh.
Yeah.
I don't think they really came into the game until the second half. I think both Wilson's goals, all right, the first one we're a bit lucky with. I think the keeper actually, he goes to push off with his right foot, but I think it slips slightly.
Yeah.
And that's why he doesn't quite reach the ball. Second goal was lovely, just hitting it on the turn, volley. I know he was close, but it was just clinical.
Yeah, and that's something you can't quite say with West Ham's recent strikers, not including Bowen, because I wouldn't class him as an out-and-out striker. But you've not had that clinical punisher in front of goal where
Yeah.
Fulkrug, German international, was good in the Bundesliga, but didn't quite hit that run of form in front of goal.
Nah.
Callum Wilson, two good goals. I agree with the first one. I think the goalkeeper should be doing better. If it's a slip, who knows? It could be the fact that it's a wet surface, the ball's wet.
It was absolutely pissing it down the entire time. So it does look like he slips with his right, but you are right, yeah.
It's one of those where it could be the fact of just poor goalkeeping, or it could have those factors. Either way, goal for Callum Wilson, fair play.
Mhm.
Second one, has he been watching the fucking Karate Kid?
Yeah.
Like, how's he man? Like, I've never seen him that agile. Normally, when he does shit like that, he gets injured. So, like, fair play to get the goal. Goalkeeper, you can't blame him for that one.
No.
There's no way he's getting it.
No.
But how has he managed to have that much room to
Turn.
and get that shot away and get that power through it?
Centre back needs questions. I do agree with you. How he's managed to kind of chest it to the floor, turn and just hit that so cleanly as well. Like you said, given the space that he was given by the centre back, you go touch tight. That's not going in.
No,
he's not even getting the shot off. So
no, that ball isn't dropping to his foot. It's going out for a corner, or it's getting cleared. Or the goalkeeper, if he's back commanding, he'll come in and actually get it. But 2-0 up into the second half. And you know what? It's not a game of two halves. It's a game of half a pitch. All the goals ended up in one fucking net.
Genuinely, like, after seeing the first half, I was sitting there going, we could win this 3-4-0 if we keep playing the way we're playing. And obviously, Bournemouth, they're not mugs. They're Areola, he's a class manager, and he manages to do bits with Bournemouth. But I was genuinely like, if we come out the same way, we've got this easy. Yeah. I think 49 minutes or 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And we made 3 subs, all negative. We put on Fulkrug. I like him. But the stuff that's come out in the media about him potentially leaving, all that sort of crap, and that he's not happy here. Why have you put him on? Because Wilson looks hungry for the ball. He's actually just genuinely looked right up for the game. You could tell when he came off. He looked livid.
Yeah.
And then Souček, the problem is Souček has sometimes got a goal in him, but with the changes that we made, they're all negative. We took off all of our pace and all of our press.
Yeah.
And then, all right, Walker Peters, I think he had a good game. I don't think he was a problem. I don't think he's had a bad game for us, really. But we made all these negative changes. And like you said, yeah, all the goals, basically, we just parked on the outside of the box. And the penalty's Max Kilman's fault. Why have you left your hand out?
What do you think? You know what it looks like when you slow it down? It looks like he genuinely is swiping it.
Yeah.
And he'll try and make the claim that he's trying to bring his arm into his body. You can't do that without getting the ball where the ball is. It's stupid considering he's been in the Premier League, past 5?
Yeah, it's got to be something like 5 years. Yeah.
Like, he's not new to the league.
No.
He's not up and coming. He's maybe one of the most experienced centre backs that you guys have got.
Yeah.
And obviously being under Nuno at Wolves, he expects.
And he does something
better.
stupid like that.
Yeah, it's horrendous. The second goal, I don't understand how you can have 2, possibly 3 defenders blocking the run, yet he still manages to get the ball going between your centre halves and get a shot away. Like, that is criminal. I don't know how it's happened, but the way you set up in the second half, you were asking for it.
Yeah,
You gave Bournemouth that freedom, because as you say, you took the pace off, you brought Souček on. Again, he's maybe there to help the defence, sort of, but with a team like Bournemouth that are quick at moving the ball in and out, in between the lines, you can't do that with Souček.
No.
You just can't, and you saw it, because it wasn't just the 2 goals that went in. It could have been 3-4 if Bariola wasn't on his game, and you know what? I normally kind of dig him out a bit. 2 class saves.
Yeah.
One was like right at the end to actually keep a point for
Areola towards the second. I agree with you. I think he didn't have a lot to stop in the first half, if I'm honest. But you are right. The second half, some of the shots he pulled off. I agree with you with the centre backs as well. How you can have 5 at the back and just have a striker stroll through your back line makes no sense. Todibo, genuine. We have got such a problem at the back at the moment, and I back the fact that we basically did what Newcastle did against you guys. Is we made changes, and why he's made these changes just after half time, by the way, and not at half time, or in my opinion, those changes would have been perfect at 75 minutes.
Yeah,
because if we'd kept him under the cosh and we'd actually just kept him under the thumb, I reckon we could have got maybe 3. If we got another goal, fine, make those changes. I'm not that bothered. But you're right, mate. We basically invited them onto us, and we couldn't handle it. But we've not been able to handle it all season. So I don't see why we thought this was going to be any different.
If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. And that's exactly the moral of the game. To be honest, he's going into it. Personally, as a neutral, you would think Bournemouth would not dog walkies, but it'd be pretty straightforward with how defensively poor you guys are.
I was very shocked we were 2-0 up at half time. I can't remember the last time we were 2-0 up at half time. So I would agree with you. I kind of thought we were going into this match to lose. I'm so glad Semenyo didn't play. Because
I've got him in fantasy league.
So have I. But genuinely, seeing how we were in that second half, if he was on, yeah, you're right. I'd hate to think of how many goals he would have scored, because he would have been all over.
He would have had a field day. Honestly, you would have had an absolute field day. Even with Evan Nielsen, he's had a bit of a quiet season so far. But a game like that, where he's going to get ball into feet, and he's going to have quite a lot of space around him. And as you say, strolling through your team, really. Not even just your defence, your team. Freddie Potts, I think he's been a shining light for you guys. I think in the first half, he was good. I think in the second half, when you put that much pressure on a youngster like that, it's one of those that's either going to make or break him. I don't think it's broke him, but I think he kind of saw that he needs that help next time. He needs that.
Yeah, Fernandez them two do work very. You are right. They complement each other very well, because he's just legs. He's like a sniffer dog. He goes for absolutely any ball that comes remotely near him. And Potts is the ball player. Potts is the one that for a player of his age, it is quite impressive seeing how the boy can play the ball. I completely agree with you. I think as soon as Souček came on, you were just like, "What have you done?" And it just didn't work, mate. It was just.
If you're Bournemouth and you're looking at that and you want to single out a player, you would do Freddie Potts, not because he's weak-minded or he's anything like that. It's the case of he's that young, he's new to the league. Emotions might still be running a bit high, considering it's his 5th start for West Ham.
Yeah.
It might not even be his 5th start. I know he's really started a few.
He's on. You might be right. Yeah.
But if you want to target somebody and try and put pressure on a team, you're going to go for him. As I say, not because he's weak, but because he's fresh to the league. He doesn't really want to fuck up. But you put that much pressure on somebody, they're going to find it hard, and they're going to will.
Yeah.
And that's not a slate. As I said, it's not a slate with Freddie Potts. I think he's class. I think he's going to be. I don't want to sit here and say he's going to be the new Mark Noble, but you can generally see his work ethic, and he loves to play football, and it looks like he's really enjoying West Ham. He really loves West Ham. That's what you asked for, but you asked too much of him, in my opinion.
I agree. I think the pressure. The problem is Souček gets put on because somehow he randomly gets a goal here and there. That was not the right time to put him on, and I completely agree with that. The only I think saving grace, at least from the first half of that game, is the fact that without Paqueta, we still managed to score 2 goals. And that, for me, is such a godsend.
I think you take Paqueta out of this team either last year, maybe not so much last year, but a couple of seasons, you just fall apart. I genuinely feel you play better when Paqueta isn't there.
See, now me and Jay don't agree with each other on this because obviously he gives Fulkrug a load of aggro, and rightly so, especially at the moment. But I would agree with you. I think problem is when Paqueta wants to, he could pull off some amazing football.
Yeah.
But you are right. When he is not, either his head's not in the game or he's not up for the match, he completely ruins the team.
How many times have we seen over the past year, not just this season, past year, where he isn't tracking, but he's losing the ball, he's throwing his hands up in the air, and he's, what do you want me to do about it? He's not getting back, he's not helping defend, he's not getting his body in the way to stop the passing lanes, he's just an extra man on the pitch.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen that? Don't get me wrong, one of the last games I did watch him play, he was good. And I'm not saying he's not a good player, it's not what I'm saying at all. But there's more poor games than his magic games.
Yeah, and I would agree with you. I think now, with the throwing hands in the air and the tantrums and that, I don't like it. It's not the type of football I like either. All right, I know sometimes it gets the decision in his way, but yeah, you are right. At least within the more recent season, he's done more detriment to the team than he's actually done good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, this season, I think a lot of people have said about the court case and the cheating and all that and the betting scandal, but taking that off of his shoulders, now he either needs to put up or shut up. You're not being blamed for anything anymore. That's completely cancelled out. So if you're not showing up now, it's because of you. It's not because of any sort of weight that you claim to be feeling or anything like that. You just need to get it done. I don't give Fulkrug excuses, so I don't expect to give Paqueta excuses now.
Yeah.
Fulkrug's a £30 million signing. He's a German international. He's a striker from the Bundesliga. He hasn't met the expectation.
No.
Paqueta's meant to be this player that's considered as potentially world class. He might go to City and all that. Well, he ain't shown it for the last season. Yeah. He has shown little glimmers of it in the last couple of games, but he's not been. You are right. He causes just as many problems as he fixes. Is the issue?
If the court case and the betting scandal and stuff like that, if that is playing heavy on his mind, why is he not asked for time away?
Yeah.
If he thinks that being on the pitch is helping him and stuff like that, fair play to him, because you wouldn't say to somebody if it's helping you, don't do it. But if it's the fact that his poor form is based on that, why not ask for some leave?
Yeah.
To get your head right, come back and be stronger and better than ever. That's my thing on it. Yes, you can say that's the issue, but if he's actively not trying to help himself, he isn't going to help the team. No. And let's be honest, you're sitting 17th.
Yeah.
You're still teetering
11 points.
You're still teetering on the dropping into the relegation zone.
That is the one thankful thing. Obviously, it's a point. We've not dropped it. Problem is, it could have been 3. If he hadn't have made that, what I would call stupid judgment, we could be easily clear now. Whereas we're level points with Leeds now, and I believe our goal difference is slightly better by like a goal, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And you sit there and you go, next match, well, it's Liverpool, so that's not 3 points.
Fuck, we'll get into that in another video, but I mean,
yeah, but
is it at Anfield?
I need to check.
Either way, I think it's highly unlikely that you'll get a result, even though Liverpool are on a poor skit at the moment.
Yeah.
However, we thought these weren't going to get absolutely ridden by Bournemouth, and that didn't happen. And that was at Vitality, and that's a hard place to go.
And we managed to beat Newcastle, and we didn't think that was going to happen either.
True.
So,
as an Arsenal fan, I want us to win. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love it. However, me and Jay have been to Anfield 2 years ago when it was Carabao Cup and it was 5-1.
Yeah.
It's hard to see that score and not replicating it again,
mate,
is the problem.
Even I'm sitting there and I'm getting like Vietnam PTSD going, it's going to be a rough game. It's going to be a horrible game.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I fucking hope West Ham turn up and you turn them over, or even at worst get a draw. I don't see it happening. I see Liverpool kind of...
The bad form has to end, and the problem is Dr. West Ham's coming around the corner, and I have a feeling we could be getting a C into. But